Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel, and I've got two very special guests with me tonight, as always. I have Claudya Verdiner and David Lewis of the Fernande Valme Ministries. They'll be with us for the next 30 minutes, so stay with us. You're watching Beyond Focus TV.
Beyond Focus TV allows you to discuss contemporary topics affecting the Caribbean people on both a national and local level. The show features informed guests who offer insight, debate, and evaluate various issues. Beyond Focus TV builds on the station's mission to provide useful information to the Caribbean people in New York and abroad. Beyond Focus TV, where our viewing audience can get educated, informed, and empowered.
Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel. And if you're now joining us, well, I've got Claudya Verdiner and David Lewis of the Fernande Valme Ministries here tonight. They represent Brooklyn, they represent Flatbush, and they're right here on Beyond Focus TV tonight. Claudya, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
And David, welcome as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Great to have you here because this organization has been long-standing in Brooklyn. So, Claudya, why don't you tell us a little bit about how it got started and what's the mission?
Sure. The organization began back in 1972 by Fernande Valme, who happens to be my grandmother. And in 1972, when she entered the United States, she basically asked the Lord, what is it that you want me to do here in the United States, in New York, in Brooklyn particularly? And the Lord put in her heart to reach out to the community throughout Christianity and help with means of education and also spreading the gospel, but to help your fellow brothers and sisters, which is where our motto was created, which is saved to serve. We've been in existence for 43 years, and we believe that we were saved by the Lord Jesus Christ, and so we need to go out there and to serve our community, serve our brothers and sisters, serve our fellow Haitian American individuals that live in the Flatbush community.
That's absolutely amazing, Claudya. And is your grandmother still alive?
No, actually, unfortunately, on the 19th of May, almost 7 years ago, in a few days, she passed away. But her legacy, her mission, her ideas continue to live on through her children, her 6 children, her 24 plus grandchildren,
Oh my goodness.
and almost 18 great grandchildren, and also in the congregation that she left behind, who has become her children. So she lives in every single one of us.
Absolutely. Now, was the church named after her? Did she name it after herself originally from the get-go, or is it called something else?
Actually, it was just always a temple of prayer. We just can't call it the temple of prayer. And we are not a church. We are a temple of prayer, just that. We don't have any meetings on Sundays because everyone has their own churches that they attend. But we're there Monday, Tuesday, we're there, during the week, and we're basically praying. We let anyone who has any belief in God come in, Buddha, Christianity, Catholic, you name it. If you're just looking for somewhere to come in and to pray and to worship and just to let everything go, then Fernande Valme Ministries is a place for you to visit.
Absolutely. So, David, tell us a little bit about the Haitian community and how you're serving it through the ministry, since it is a high percentage of Haitian and Haitian Americans.
Definitely. So the late evangelist Fernande Valme, growing up in Léogâne in Haiti, had dealt with a lot of challenges, and as you know, living in the poverty-stricken nation was really difficult for her. And so she wanted to make sure that when she came here in the United States, that not only her people back in the village of Léogâne were not forgotten, but that those that are here also have the opportunity of gaining access to jobs, gaining access to education and healthcare opportunities. And so part of the late evangelist's mission was not only to help propagate the faith, but also to make sure that the basic living needs of our Haitian brothers and sisters are being met.
That's amazing. And of course, 2010, devastating earthquake, and they still haven't fully recovered. Haiti has tremendously come a long way, of course. But what is being done? Let's talk about some of the post-Haiti activities on your part and even getting to go over there.
Sure. So for the last several years, we've sent out teams of missionaries to go out and provide support to the people in Haiti. We've had healthcare fairs where we've seen thousands of Haitian people, not only in the village of Léogane, where we have the premises of where the premises of our school is, our church, and our clinic, but we're also seeing people coming from Port-au-Prince, people coming from other areas in Haiti, coming to our premises for services. We also provide them with clothing, we provide them with food, we provide them also with toiletries. So there are, the basic things that we all take for granted living in the United States, the people of Haiti need a lot of that. And so we make sure that we bring boxes and loads of all these supplies so that when we're there, we can, make sure that they have plenty until we come back.
Now, you said when we're there, so I've assumed that you've been on the mission as well?
Yes, I definitely have been. And I want to tell you, it's been a life-transforming experience for me.
You were born here?
I was born here, yes. So my parents were both born in Haiti, but they came here just like the late evangelist for not only an opportunity at a better life, but making sure that their children, their seed, had an opportunity as well at a better life. And so making sure, it's important for me anyway, and other youth that we work with, to make sure that we're not only enjoying the great things about living in a country like the United States, but we're making sure that our fellow Haitians in Haiti have the opportunity to have the access to the same opportunities that we have.
And what about yourself, Claudya? Have you gotten the opportunity to go on one of these missions and support and be in Haiti?
Absolutely. This year would probably make the fifth or sixth time that I've traveled with the
Excellent.
ministry. When the ministry travel, it's a group. Last year, about 95 of the missionaries traveled to Haiti. And as David mentioned, it's a life-changing trip. And we don't stay at a resort. We're not staying at family members' homes. We're basically staying in a empty room on us, and everybody has sleeping bags, and we're living like everyone else in the immediate area. And we would supply the food, as David mentioned, and also supply toiletries and shoes and just the basic necessities. And it's an opportunity to give back. It's pretty easy to give back when you're at home and then you're just writing a check. Not to say that that's not very much needed, but when you're there and you're actually having to get up in the morning and there's not a running shower and there's no hot water, and we've gone
Yes.
through the episode where everyone is fighting for a bucket, and it's like, okay, I'm the one that has the next bucket because it's my turn to take a shower, and you're transporting the bucket to the area that's set aside for you. And so it's just definitely, just humbles you. It's a humbling experience. Yeah.
That is amazing. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back, and I want to continue talking about the mission, let more people know how they can get involved in this, because this is truly something amazing. Keep it right here. You're watching Beyond Focus TV.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Miles, and I am Miss Caribbean United States 2013, and you're watching Beyond Focus TV.
Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel, sitting here with Claudya Verdiner and David Lewis of the Fernande Valme Ministries, giving us a lot of insightful information on the good work that's being done. So, guys, right before we left off, we were talking about the mission to Haiti. You both have been there. You've both experienced living as a Haitian. You both are Haitian American. You may have visited. It's one thing to visit, but like you said, it's another thing to live it. Fight for that bucket when you're ready to take a shower.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So describe a typical day. You get up in the morning. How is Haitian life for people who have never been there?
Wow. I'll start and I'll let David explain his experience. So forget about your watch. You could just throw your watch out the window.
Okay.
The day typically, I think, begins what 4 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
And we had to make sure we started the day that early because we're accustomed to getting out of bed at 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, and by the time we went outdoors to go to the area that was assigned for us to take a shower and everything, there were hundreds of individuals
Wow.
sitting there waiting for us to begin the health fair, or waiting for us to distribute the goods. So our typical day started about 4 o'clock in the morning. It would start with the evangelist Rod Valme, who has taken over since my grandmother passed away, with not just a morning prayer. We all come together and we pray, but she does these morning stretches and the morning exercise, and we reach for our toes, and it's just kind of like it gets everyone in a good mood. And so we would rush and shower and have breakfast, and breakfast is just really on the go. It's just grab something really quick. It's not a lavish, eggs and everything else that we have here in the United States. It's just really quick, coffee and bread and peanut butter and just whatever you can really quickly eat, and then just start off with the day. What has been your experience?
And what has been your experience, David?
I must say it's been a great experience, but I do want to say it's not only life-changing, but it takes you out of your comfort zone. Living in the U.S., you wake up, you have your electronics next to you, you go in your fridge, you open your fridge, you take whatever you want.
Look 3 times,
look
go
3 times, try
back.
to figure out what's going on, what else you can get out there. But then, at 4 o'clock in the morning, the rooster crows,
Yep.
You get up, like Claudya said, we start doing exercise for Jesus. That's what President Valme says.
Yes.
Get up, exercise for Jesus. And then from that point on, it's all bonding. Everybody's fighting with each other to get the bucket first. They'll hide it sometimes. They'll play tricks on each other so you can't get the bucket first. And then you're like, oh man, all right, I got you next time.
Right.
But it's been fun. It's been fun. But as Claudya suggested, once we get out there, we have villagers already waiting. They're like, you may not have a watch, but we know what time it is. We're waiting. We're waiting. We need that help, And so it really causes not only the adults, but the young people to really appreciate what we have in the United States.
Absolutely.
And so that's really allowed us to grow and mature. And we've seen a lot of our young people change because of it.
How does that make you feel, doing the mission, and to see people lined up waiting for you? Almost, I hate to refer to Santa Claus, but it's almost like they're so excited, more happier than you are. And like you were saying, by 9 o'clock to see them lined up, that almost pushes you to we have to get this done. We have to get out there.
Absolutely. You have a sense that they're depending on you. Many of the locals and some people who come as far as Jacmel or Port-au-Prince, they get to know us. And while their names, there's so many of them, you may not remember the names, but you may remember the face. But they'll remember our names because it's just 90 of us, or 100 of us, but there's like thousands of them. And so you would see the same face, and they're so happy to see you. And they're asking you, so what did you bring for me today? And it's just a look on their face that they think that someone like you, whatever that would mean, left their comfort zone to come here to Haiti and to spend time with them. And they're so appreciative of it. I mean, you see these 90-year-old women just blessing you and saying, how can I help you? When we're there to help them. But they're just so very appreciative. It's just really, it's a very humbling experience.
David, tell us about the Haitian diaspora here and abroad. There's Haitians living in pretty much every other country outside of the world. Haitians are very largely populated, even outside of Haiti. So how do you reach out to them to let them know about the mission and what's going on?
You're definitely right about that. I mean, everywhere you go, you'll find Haitians, we are, we care about our culture, we care about our people. And so what we really want to make sure is that we corral together to make sure that the goal and the mission of our ministry is met. And so we have several things that we do. As far as goes for young people, we connect a lot with our young people through activities that we have throughout the year. One of the things that we do is every